Girl, this episode of these medicine wives, like it was bored. It was bored.com. It was NyQuil, melatonin, you know what I'm saying? Zyrtec, Benadryl, allergy related type sleepy. Like, girl, I listen, I felt a little guilty not watching it last night considering we got a hiatus on the damn Housewives for at least another week. And I felt a little bit guilty, but then once I looked at it on demand this morning, girl, please, I ain't miss shit. And I do not feel no types of bad about being laid up with trade while they was sitting around here doing this filler ass episode because that's basically what it was. But y'all know this is what all of the reality shows give on the day that they're packing and getting ready to go on the trip. It's always a filibuster. But I mean, some things gave me something to talk about, but don't expect no long drawn out thing, girl, because ain't nothing happening. So Quad going to check on Anila. So Anila talks about how tough things has been trying to go back to some normalcy. I suppose, Anila. Quad telling Anila what happened down to the barbecue and how disappointed she was that the Three Stooges, aka Dr. Contessa, Dr. Simone, and Toya, for laughing. What they say, well, she said that that they laughed at it. Then they started questioning. Then they was doing a whole bunch of questioning, and then she felt like, and then she was saying how they felt like it was all a setup. Quad. Now I see why people don't the fuck like your raggedy tied ass. Now I see why people don't fucking like you. At this point, Quad, I'm about to get there with you too, because what are you getting out of any of this? Like I said in the last review, you sit around here leading the charge of the heavy brigade of this bull crap on another black woman. It's crazy to me. I don't care how much you may not like Toya or how much you may not see it for Toya. For you to be as old as your old, I'm gonna leave it at that. I ain't gonna give you too much, but I am gonna give you some. For you to be as old as you is, squad, you know better than this. Like for you to be sitting and running around with this narrative as serious as it is. No proof, no evidence, nobody coming forth saying anything. You're just leading the charge of it simply because you don't like Toya. Who does that? Who does that? That's tired, that's late, that's raggedy. It is very unbecoming for a woman of your age. And the fact that you are a black woman doing this shit to another black woman for a Neela ass, like once, like you're betting on the wrong team, girl. I read the comments and I read everybody else's comments. Don't nobody like a Neela ass. They all feel like she's tired as fuck. She's an unfit mother. She's entitled and spoiled as shit. Don't nobody like her ass. And you sitting around, don't get me wrong. It's okay to have compassion for Anila. But to sit up here and try and want to smear Toya's name by putting all of this on Toya without facts, evidence, proof, nothing, you tired. You tired. And I see why people want your ass gone and off the show. And I'm going to be real with you. This shit that you're doing, I feel like it is a fireable offense. I do. And if I was Toya, I wouldn't even waste my time whooping your ass because I know she beat the hell out of you. If I was Toya, I would have all of y'all asses tied up in claw, including Anila's ass. Since we want to talk about why some people think it's a setup, I'm going to tell you why. Because why didn't nobody... We ain't seen shit where Dr. Karen came out and said, I had this missing, I had that missing. I'm more than sure he got rings and family heirlooms and chains and watches and shit like that. But the only thing we saw that was missing was all your shit. Maybe that's why some people may feel like it's a damn setup. Maybe that's why ain't nobody go to. Maybe that's why the assailants didn't go to the other 30 houses that they passed before they came around there to your house. I'm just saying. If Toya, not Toya, if Quad could go out here and lead the charge of the heavy brigade about trying to lay this all on Toya, then there should be no problem with me simply sitting here telling Anila, giving Anila some examples as to how people could probably feel like this was all a setup. The storyline between you and Mama La Cucaracha when Nana La Cucaracha done fell flat. Nobody cares about you being a blogger doing this all day, and that's doing this all day. It's why you too damn busy to take care of your damn churn. As to why you's a sorry ass damn man. No, y'all fucking lying. Especially Quad. Like, Quad pissed me off. Like, Quad, you really pissed me off this episode, and now I see why people don't see it for you. I totally see why they don't see it for you now. I wouldn't see it for you either. Keep running around here thinking bitches like Anila is your friend. Keep doing that. That's the same shit Toya thought. Moving on. Dr. Jackie and Curtis invites Dr. Simone Cecil over to catch up and decides to do a trip to Blue Ridge. Fine. Anila and Dr. Karen get Nanny La Cucaracha to come back. Like I say, y'all, and that's like she does this all day. I'm a nurse. I deal with patients. I deal with family members. I got friends. I do so much. I do so much in one day, but I still got time to do this because it's so flexible. When I got 10, 15 minutes to myself, this is what I can do if it's something to talk about. If I was a mama or two cheering, I don't think I would have to have Nanny La Cucaracha or Mama La Cucaracha or anybody else to come around there to raise my children. Because that's all like Anila don't do shit. And that's another thing that bothers me. Because if it was a black woman that was sitting around here doing this shit, she would be all type of sorries and all type of this and all type of that. She would get ran down on like the blood of Jesus from all of y'all around there on the cast, including Toya. I mean, including Dr. Heavenly. Because we know how she feel about Toya. You sit around here calling Toya sorry. Nah, because at least Toya take care of her damn cheering. At least Toya don't need no nanny or no Mama La Cucaracha or no Nanny La Cucaracha or nobody to raise her damn cheering. I mean, I'm just saying. I don't know what's going on with Medicine Wise, but I ain't liking it. Moving on. And I'm going to call it out. Moving on. Dr. Contessa getting ready for her fitness competition and she wins her category. Fine. The couples pack for Blue Ridge. Fine. Quad asking Audra how she feels about seeing Toya again after she attacked her. This is another thing. Quad. This is another thing, Quad. Yes, Audra got smushed, but Audra caused her own damn smushing by doing too much for the damn cameras. Because it won't that damn serious. Like I say, Audra and that calculated tidbit that she gave looking like Medea down to Helen on Why Did I Get, not Why Did I Get Married? What is it, girl? Diary of a Mad Black Woman? Girl, that won't shit. That won't nothing. We all know Toya and Eugene ain't hardly make no damn money off. We knew that you didn't break no news, girl. Whatever. Audra and Dr. Martin get married. Congratulations. So production. Y'all just don't give a damn no more. All right. I guess after 9 season, y'all just like it is what it is. Fine. Because this is the same house down the Blue Ridge that y'all gave mugshot to Billy Goat Rondell Roa this season. The same damn house. The same house, the same furniture, the same aesthetics, the same decor. Everything was the same. The same wallpaper, the same drapers, the same curtains. Everything was the damn same. Like, damn, like that's the only house that y'all know around there, the Blue Ridge, or that's the only house that y'all pay for. So y'all sticking anybody that wants to go to Blue Ridge while they on Bravo around there to that house. That's so cheap and lame and lazy and lackluster. But whatever. Like I said about Carlos King and LAMH, y'all too old. They've been around for 4 years now. Y'all been around for 9. Y'all really ain't got no damn excuse. Moving on. Get it together. Toya and Dr. Heavenly talk. I'm glad that you talked to her, Toya. No matter how you feel about Heavenly, at the end of the day, that woman lost her mama. And the fact that you don't know what it feels like to lose a parent yet, you better learn how to show folk compassion. Because when God decides to call one of your parents home, you're going to be reaching out to any and anybody for some comfort, including your enemy. Because losing a parent, let me tell you something. That's a hole that'll never get closed. No matter how old you get, you're going to always remember the parents that you once had. So I'm glad that you gave her some compassion and all that. I'm glad that you felt a way in your spirit about that and you decided to correct it. Thank you, Toya. Um, Audra and Dr. Martin already having a damn baby, and I'm like, y'all just got married, and y'all sitting here creating families and babies already. Well, there goes the marriage. Moving on. Anila talks about her feelings since the robbery, and now her kids are having nightmares behind it. Anila, sit your ass down. What I saw was you the only one crying. Dr. Karen looked like he really won't phase back. And girl, them churn don't even know you because you ain't there like that. So them churn ain't sitting around here having nightmares behind all of your shit getting stolen. Because ain't none of their shit gone. They still got their TVs, they still got their laptops, they still got their iPad learning centers, they still got their Nintendo Switches to the PlayStation damn 5. Them kids ain't think about you and that bullshit that you done lost. You cried for your shit more than you will probably cry for your damn churn because you don't know your churn like that. You don't. You don't know nothing about your churn, Anila. As far as I'm concerned, you another Marceau. Moving on. So she asks, does anyone feels like it's a setup? And she only asks that because of Quad old bullshitting ass. And Toya says that she don't know her, so she don't know what she do. Girl, I scream. Go off, Toya. I'm on your side. Toya said, girl, we ain't friends, and I don't know you like that. So I don't know what the hell you would do. But I tell you this. I will totally understand why people would think that it's a setup. Like I say, only your shit was missing from what we saw. And I didn't go bother to read no type of articles or whatever, but it was only your shit that was missing. You being so quick to want to blame this down to Toya. I mean, that's it. That's all I got. I ain't got no more to give y'all. Like I said, the episode it did get none. So yeah, I can only give y'all what they gave me, which is nothing. So with that having been said.